Hello there, I'm Simon Rafe and welcome to Brown Bag Bible Study, the Bible study you can do in your lunch break. Now this is an introduction to Scripture, which will give you some information that you might not have known and encourage you to read the Bible, but most importantly, it's presented in bite-sized pieces, perfect to fit in with our busy lifestyles. Now every week I will be concentrating on a small part of Scripture, either one of the 73 books of the Bible or a group of related books, and I'll be bringing you interesting facts and information to help you understand it. I'll also be including links to further reading, articles, books and so forth, which will help you learn to love sacred Scripture even more. This week, the third book of the Bible and the Pentateuch, the book of Leviticus. This is one of the most difficult books of the Bible for a Christian to really engage with. The vast majority of the book of Leviticus is concerned with the so-called Levitican laws, the laws and customs governing the people Israel. It is in this book that we find the dietary laws, prohibitions against sexual deviancy, and so forth. The book is named after the Levites, the tribe descended from Levi, the son of Israel. This is perhaps a misnomer, because the book is mostly concerned with the Aaronic priesthood, not the tribe of Levites as a whole. Aaron the Levite was the brother of Moses, and the priesthood of Israel descended from him. The book can be divided into two major sections, the priestly code and the holiness code. The former deals with religious worship rituals and the notion of ritual uncleanliness and cleanliness. The latter places particular emphasis on holiness and the sacred, encouraging the people to be pure and holy before God. Much of Leviticus is all but incomprehensible to a Christian, because it deals with the ritual laws of a covenant fulfilled in Jesus Christ, which Christians are not bound to keep. When we read Leviticus, we should bear in mind we are reading the customs and rituals of the chosen people of God, given to them, so they could be the people out of whom God would bring his Messiah. This Messiah has already come for us and is present to us in the Eucharist and his church, and so we should not see the Levitican laws as a currently binding set of instructions. Of course, the Levitican laws are fulfilled in the precepts of the New Covenant, so that many of the prohibitions found in Leviticus are also found in the moral teachings of Jesus Christ. What we should be very careful about as Christians is cherry-picking verses from Leviticus. The book must be taken and understood as a whole, and also within the concept of the Bible as a whole, as the laws of the Jewish people given to them by God. We should not, as Catholic Christians, rely on Leviticus to support arguments condemning homosexual behaviour, for example. In the first place, this falls into the trap of accepting sola scriptura as true, which it is not. Secondly, unless we're keeping all of the Levitican laws, using the text to condemn homosexuality might be considered hypocritical. Similarly, of course, those who are anti-Christian will choose to select Levitican verses out of context and use them to demonstrate the supposed cruelty and barbarism of Christianity. A correct understanding of the moral teaching of the Church and where that moral teaching comes from is essential for the Christian apologist. Cherry-picking verses, not the way to go. A study of our apologetics series will help you better understand this. Anyway, so that's it for this week. Have a go at reading the book of Leviticus, although it can be very heavy-going and difficult to understand and appreciate. Do read the additional materials, as they will help you a great deal in understanding this book of the time. Next time, the fourth book of the Bible, Numbers. Until then, I'm Simon Rafe, and God bless. To learn more about the place of Scripture in the lives of Catholic Christians, I urge you to read Pope Benedict's apostolic exhortation Verbum Domini. The Pope encourages all Catholics to read, learn and love Scripture and to understand its relation to the Church. A link to this exhortation is included in the reading materials for every episode of Brown Bag Bible Study. Just click the link over there.